This young man was the guest artist in Nisa and myself engagement party. And you all were just blown away by his song. By popular demand, you all asked, we wanted to know who that is. Well, his name is Nathanael, and we're going to get up close and personal with him. You're going to find out all about Nathanael. This is Under 30 Minutes with Nathanael.
Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na.
Happy Vegan specializes in the preparation and sales of vegan and vegetarian meat alternatives and entrees. Our foods are home cooked with hand-prepped ingredients, lots of local fresh seasonings, herbs, and spices, carefully crafted, all to give you that happy vegan experience. Our patties and fritters are handmade and cooked fresh using a variety of peas and beans, seasoned and shallow fat fried for a healthy crispy burger patty to be used in your sandwich or as a meat replacement in your home-cooked meals. Happy Vegan uses no preservatives as well. Happy Vegan, we supply your vegan and vegetarian products fresh, using real ingredients that you can trust. So try Happy Vegan today.
Nathanael, Natty, welcome. This is Under 30 Minutes, you know.
Good vibes. Thanks for having me.
I know you are extremely busy. You are one of the top gospel artists. Top 3, I would say, or? You need top 3, you know?
Top 3, we have a top 3.
We have a top 10. And I think you're in the top 3.
I mean, first time here, I've already did the top 3, top 10, top 10. I mean,
Thanks for
bless God for the
coming.
giftings.
Yeah, but thanks for coming in Under 30 Minutes.
Yeah, man.
Natty, let's just jump into it one time. People may not know you from this platform, so I mean, I know you, but you know, this is JD's vlog.
Yeah.
And by the comments based on when you sang at our proposal,
Yeah.
a lot of people were interested, hence the reason we had to have you here.
Yeah, man.
Tell
Yeah,
us a little bit about yourself.
Nathanael. I'm born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. Spent a few years in Jamaica. Son of a pastor, so I grew up in church. Always get encouraged to be in music, involved in music from a young age, whether it's church, whether it's school, and production, songwriting, play a little keyboard, and we're here.
Nice.
We're here.
I want to touch straight into the song and then we'll get back a little bit.
Yeah.
That song that you sang, right, officially called
For better or worse.
For Better or For Worse. What's the story behind that song?
Honestly, that was an experiment.
Experiment,
That
you say,
was
no?
that was an experiment. That was one of those kind of playing around in the studio type of vibes. And we just came up with this thing, and I actually wanted to pitch it for somebody else to do.
Right.
But we weren't getting through to the link at the time, and I was just like put it out there. Previously, a lot of people don't know, but I used to work and write and produce music more on the secular side, probably a little soca, a little this as well. One of the things I wanted to do is, when I started back doing gospel music, is reintroduce, we can say, positive, inspirational music back into the space, especially as it relates to love and romance and relationship. You don't want to just be bent over, one man to 1,000 girl. You wanted to say something a little more wholesome, you know what I mean? And for me, that song presented me with the opportunity to talk on something from the real spiritual perspective in a clean way.
Right.
And we put it out there. We say go ahead and...
Would you say that's one of your most successful songs today?
Yeah, definitely. That'd be the song that I'm most known by. Proposals, weddings.
I heard you singing 100 weddings from that song.
It could be more than that.
Serious?
Yeah, it's plenty. I think the first year we did it, I actually counted. I was about 57.
Wow.
Weddings in 2017, I believe that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's This song has a little time on it since 2017, you say?
So it dropped 2016 and later in the year 16 it started to pick up.
And
So by
every
20
time it
yeah.
plays, even up to now, it sounds like it just released.
I give thanks for that, man. Give
Speaking
thanks.
of success, Nathanael, back to being the successful gospel artist, what do you think is your formula behind that? Why are you so successful?
I mean, success relative. It really depends on what you deem as success. For me, just on the message, you want to bring hope, you want to bring love, you want to bring faith, you want to give people a chance to be encouraged and to believe in God. That was one of my main objectives. So every one person that says, hey, this song bless me, this message bless me, for me, that's success. If you're looking at the tangibles, for sure we might count. You might look at your radio play, you might look at your streams, you might even look at the amount of events you've been in and those type of memories. But for me, the main was just being able to hear somebody say, hey, this song bless me, you know? It bumps up JD and man, you see the song balance wheel?
Right.
That was my tune. That song bring me through some tough times. Take the wheel. For me, that's a big blessing. That's success.
What would you title yourself? A gospel artist? A positive artist? What will be your label?
Honestly, I take all. If you see me on the road and I say, hey, he's a Christian, but he sing R&B,
Right.
so that's me. If you say, no, he's a R&B singer, but he's Christian, I'm taking that as well. You know what I
Right.
mean? I think it's multifaceted, and depending on where you see me from, you might say that, but you make sure to include Christian in it, musician in it, love God, love people, love music, and we're taking it and working from there.
In the genre of gospel music, I know sometimes people may criticize if your song doesn't have Jesus or if it's not scripture based.
Yeah.
They don't think it's of value.
Uh-huh.
But you did a whole love song. Were you afraid, and what was were there any backlash? Because to me you were the first to already do a
Yeah.
love song locally. How was that experience?
For me, it had a couple of guys before me. I believe I would have done it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was big on this tune from show in that time. Be My Full Stop.
Okay, that's a love song.
Treater, yeah.
But that song wasn't big like yours.
We'll take that part out of the tape because this man is a real trouble. Now it had a couple of shorts. Yeah, I used to touch on some things in the mix.
Oh, well, of course, the general.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Nathanael.
And JD has some stuff coming soon.
Well, look at that.
Yeah. I didn't get any backlash. I think for me, I ran it. What I like to do with the music is run it by different people. So I might have the spiritual side where I talk to a pastor. I might have the technical where I want the mix and the master. I talk to KC.
Right.
Might have somebody look at the lyrics. So you can run it through by everybody to get a nice little range of feedback and took it forward from there. I wasn't expecting any backlash because I don't think I've said anything that would have been contradictory to my belief system or the Christian belief system.
Right.
For me, it was just, this is something that we have our opinion and our perspective on, and the world need to hear a pure perspective on love and romance as well, and we took it and we run with it.
Agreed. Your style is very unique, fresh. Who inspired your style, or is that how you come about? Are there any inspiration behind it?
I honestly believe I just listened to too much different things when I was younger. So you just reach a point where everything just mix up in one and it just exploded. You know what I mean? Dad encouraged us to listen to a lot of music.
Right.
So one day I might be going on with Hillsong, next day I might be going down with JD Altar Call, next day might be Papa San, next day Rash Short, yeah. And I think just pulling from the different influences, kind of find your own space and they say, well, right, this is what I like, this is how I want to express myself creatively.
I thank you for the little plugs you're giving me there, you know.
I must get the
taking
plugs.
the plugs.
People had to know the foundation. No JD, no Nathanael.
Oh God, thank you. I'm humbled.
Start the video with that part, right? Right.
I'm humbled.
Right.
Nathanael, you have done features with the likes of Jarnis, Samuel Midas. Is there anybody that you would say is, that you're looking forward to do a feature with? Who's that person that you say, hey, I
Yeah.
always wanted to do a feature with this person?
On my list right now, I have Papa San. For sure.
Right.
I grew up listening to a lot of, like if I had to pick my three main influences, it would be San, Kirk Franklin and Rash Short, yeah. You know what I mean? So definitely Papa San is on that list. That's something I want to make happen.
On Voices, I believe it was his debut hit song. You could correct me. There are credits. And credits lean to your company or your production. What's the relationship between you and Voice?
We went to school together. So we would have spent a lot of time in St. George's College music room, just vibing and composing music, whether for school competitions or just for fun, just for kicks. It would have been a second year, because first year was Cheers to Life. Second year he reached out to me and he said he wanted to do a song along these lines, started sending voice notes back and forth, and we took it, we sat with it, and...
So you all produced that song?
Yeah, Far From Finished.
And he wrote?
Yeah.
Far From Finished was produced by you?
Yes, sir.
And I'm far from finished, whoa, and I can't believe it, no.
So guys, this is Nathanael. Nisa, you go down fan out there? Look, Nisa fan out there, no? That is not something, you don't really boast about that. So, you are very humble, sir. Far From Finish was produced by yourself. Who is Fisherman?
Fisherman Project is a songwriting and production company that I started with my younger brother Daniel. He does a lot of writing, amazing musician, and we come together and create stuff for other artists.
Do you all do, well, you just answered the question, but you all just don't only do gospel?
No, not just gospel. For us, it's just once the message is something we could align with. Like I always say to people that come to us with songs that are not gospel. Song once is national pride, inspiration, love and romance. We could talk from there and we make it.
Like Cheers to Life?
Like Far From Finished.
Like, right, Far From Finish.
But Cheers to Life is a big song, big a voice you want to tell.
You don't know. Yeah. Nathanael, what is your definition of ministry?
Ministry, I think I'll go back to the same thing as I said before, as it relates to success. It's a matter of touching a need, encouraging somebody, blessing somebody. The result or the effect would either be something happening in their life that you speak to, or it might be a change in behavior, a change in mindset where they want to change their life and accept Christ or try to live differently. For me, that's where ministry is, that's where ministry starts, that's where ministry ends.
You look like a girls man.
Like a what, sorry?
A girls man. How you deal with the ladies that just be screaming at you on stage? What's your status? Are you single? The ladies want to know, Nathanael. I had to ask. Is Nathanael single?
Nathanael is single.
He's a single man.
Nathanael is a single man.
You're looking for wife?
Nathanael is not looking up. I feel like Nathanael probably know where he headed. You know what I mean? You might have to come and sing in my proposal just now, you never know.
What's your definition? I'll take it that. What's your definition of the perfect woman for Nathanael?
I probably still love God, loves Christ, some sort of spiritual relationship with God. Definitely, that's the starting point. I'm very attracted to kindness and humility and intelligence, ambition, supportive, because this is not a this industry, and it's not easy road all the time. You need somebody that honestly supportive. It's not always going to be these highs. There are moments when it's low and you want to make sure that, hey, that person there, you know what I mean? So you're looking for that level of honesty, transparency, ambition. A true partner in every sense of the word for me.
Right, understood. Digicel. Is there a backstory behind Digicel? We always see you close with Digicel. What's the story there?
Well, I did some work with D-Music for a virtual event that we did 2020, Date Night. And more recently, they reached out to me to be a part of a podcast for the Go Loud app. So myself and Bridget from Jamaica, we're going to be launching a podcast soon called
you'll be doing a podcast?
Yeah.
You could give us what the podcast is about, or you can't really get into it?
No, well, let's call it the Caribbean Prayer Podcast. We're just going to be talking about church, talking about music, talking about spirituality, faith, pandemic issues, challenges. I mean, we're just going to be raw and real and have those type of conversations.
I think Digicel should sign you, bro. Somebody in the comment section right now tag Digicel and say,
Sign him.
Yes, sign him up.
Thinking that.
Nathanael, we have something called the Quick 10.
The quick 10.
Yeah, this is called the Quick 10. You have 30 seconds to just answer the questions that come to you. Guys, if you're hearing talking in the background, we are in Port of Spain, the beautiful Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. We are in the Breakfast Shed. Breakfast Shed is an icon. It's been around, man, real years. Nathanael, ready for the Quick 10?
Talk to me.
Cake or chow?
Cake.
Soca or rap?
You catch me there, right? Skip. Depend on my mood.
Depending on your
Depend
mood.
on my mood.
If there was a rap battle between Eminem and Kendrick, who you think is going to win?
I might give it to M, boy. Yeah, but kind of hunger, kind of...
Slim girls? No, look, before we get there.
Like
Short girls or tall girls?
I mean, I just average 6 feet. So
now we
I
going.
I would say short girls.
Now we go into slim girls or thick girls?
Healthy girls.
Darky or reds?
Clean hearts.
Favorite food?
I love pizza, I love roti, and I love corn pie. Love my corn pie.
Corn pie?
Corn pie. Love corn pie. Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, corn pie, that's our first.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
on Under 30 Minutes. Favorite color?
Somewhere between red, blue, and black.
Favorite destination?
A tough one, man. That tough one.
You've been around. You traveled.
Yeah, we travel some places. That tough one.
One place that you had to live other than Trinidad and Tobago. You say I go live this place.
I might go back Jamaica way.
Jam World.
Yeah, that 5 years was special, so I might just go back.
Are you if you have to have a vacation, would it be in the city or would it be in the country?
Nah, definitely countryside.
Or your country, you like country
Yeah,
things?
I feel like life right now is too much at the city, so I want to get away from that. So yeah.
Well, Nathanael, we know that there's a top 10, but we're going to deal with the top 5. What is Nathanael's list of the top 5 gospel artists?
Top 5 gospel artists?
Yeah.
Ever? Oh, you mean?
Yeah, your top 5.
Well, like I said before, my major influences, Papa San,
1,
Shorty I,
2,
Kirk Franklin,
3,
2 more. Who is it? Who big boy? Who are? It's a real tough list, boy.
it's 5.
It's a trouble list. I'm trying to go vintage, man. So
Right,
I don't have to deal
you're
with too
trying to-
much of it.
you're trying to go
Yeah.
out.
I'm trying to go vintage. But it has some movements that are real critical, boy, and it's different people are apartheid.
All right.
So I would highlight that as a big deal. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You would have been in that movement. It had a
The whole
movement.
move. I like that. You
Yeah,
call
it
it the
had a
movement.
movement where you could say Showing Gardner, Royal Priesthood,
Nice.
Melchizedek Order, Mention,
Right.
Broadway Boys, Quintessence,
That is the movement.
that era where we was in the pilgrimage.
Well, the
and
movement is for. We call that the movement.
That movement kind of shaped all of us where the traditional song and gospel, especially locally, it changed now, but it kind of bring in these, and these guys made it where I had an alternative where I could, a man who likes soca and he comes to church, I can say, boy, listen to this altar call, and he say, yeah, boy, this, boy, listen to this
Right.
show, and we had an alternative then, so that movement
That movement is
will be
4.
number 4.
4.
And I think I had to pay tribute to the late Samuel Dyer, where
Yes.
I put him in 5 because
Yes.
just starting to look back, you start to realize he came in at a point in time where that style of music wasn't in big demand.
Right.
And he kind of made it, I don't want to use the word popular, but he made it popular. You
Yes.
wanted to come and praise and worship. It wasn't just a matter of the soca, the dance, or the reggae. When that started to dominate,
Right.
people wanted to hear something where they could connect with God in a real way. I remember Samuel and Shema, Samuel and Surrender, Samuel and... You know what I mean? So he kind of bring us into a place where we learn to appreciate and connect with that sound.
Nice. And the part B of that question is,
Glad.
if there's one local gospel artist to take the Grammy, who you think should that be that Grammy artist? Who could be nominated for the Grammy?
Low. Positive by.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think I would have played in his band for a couple years.
Well,
so
I think Nisa.
I saw his work ethic. I
I
was coming
think
to
Nisa,
that. I
yeah,
was
but
going
you
to
know?
ask if I could go male and female.
You could go male and female.
All right. I'll definitely say in terms of work ethic, in terms of mindset, in terms of paying attention to detail with his craft.
Yes, Posy.
Yeah, that man. And he set
Positive
the tone
is
for a lot of
really-
us. Yeah.
yes.
That is excellent.
Yes.
Female, we had, I think Nisa's voice
Well, definitely, you know.
is amazing. Like, what Nisa does with her voice, you'll never hear that again.
Nisa, you know. Nathanael, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. Give a little advice to any young gospel artists coming up, how they want to get in the business. What would be your advice to them?
Make sure you want to get into the business. I genuinely believe that what you sing about, you're going to get tested about.
Wow.
So prepare for that. It's not always glamour and glitz. This is a real exercise, not just the creative side, but the spiritual side. So make sure you spend time in the word, spend time in prayer, make sure you have a direction, and stay in love with it. You know what I mean?
Can we get a little piece of For Better For Worse?
Yeah, man, no see. If there's one thing that I know for certain, one thing that I know for sure, yes, I can't get enough of you. I know that my love ain't perfect. I made mistakes and I'm sorry. I am so sorry. The truth is.
Nathanael, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, thanks,
Where we follow you, give us the social medias.
Yeah, Facebook, Nathanael Fisherman. Instagram, Nathanael_Fisherman. YouTube, Nathanael Fisherman. Twitter, Nathanael_FM. Reach out, man. Let's talk.
And what's the phone number for the booking for the weddings?
For the weddings,
Phone
I'll
number.
give the email booking
Right.
Nathanael@gmail.com.
Guys, Nathanael. Natty.
Oh, na 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 na.